Someone recently asked me via PM what my perspective is on people getting into a relationship when there's a huge age disparity. That means that one person may be 18 years old and the other person may be 40 years old. One person is more than twice as old as the other person. This is a huge social taboo, and people love hearing opinions on juicy topics, so I guess that's why I was asked. I'll give my opinion, but I'm going to preface it with two things. First off, I'm obviously not an expert. Don't take anything I have to say as truth. And second off, I don't think there's an objective answer to this question. I think it depends on the situation. I tend to think that there are problems with this, but that doesn't mean that where there's a will, there isn't a way. There's a chance, and there's going to be anecdotal evidence of pretty much anything. So this doesn't mean that 100% anything is going to happen, just what I view as being major problems. First off is the question of how you can really relate to someone who's that old compared to you. It's sort of tangential to the age of consent debate. When are you able to have sex with people? Is it 16? Is it 18? Is it 21? I don't think there's an objective answer to that, because the fact is people develop at varying rates. I think that there are some people who, at the age of 16, are able to consent to sex, and people who, maybe at the age of 26, can't properly consent because they haven't developed in the same way, or they haven't developed enough. Maybe they have something majorly different in their lives that prevents them from truly being able to consent to something as serious as having sex, or even just being in a committed relationship. It depends on the person, and to really say that one objective answer means that you're set to go is kind of questionable. And the same thing applies to being able to relate to someone. At what point can you relate to someone? Is it once you're 18, now you're an adult? I find that kind of hard to believe. I think it depends on the situation. And generally, you're going to be able to relate to someone who is closer to your age because you've had as much time to develop as them, and you've probably developed under the same circumstances as them. You don't have this weird situation where there's a cultural difference because they grew up in a time totally different from yours. That's an issue that's not present when you date someone closer to your age. So that's one major issue that's possible. Another issue that's possible is health differences. If you date someone who's significantly older than you, they're probably going to have less energy at some point. They're going to get sore a lot. They're not going to be able to do stuff in life at the same way that you can. And a lot of people may think that that's kind of a stupid answer because I don't want to marry them. I don't want to get in a committed relationship. I just want to date them for a little bit. And if you do that, then yeah, it's not a problem. But the fact is you don't know when you date someone the first time whether you're going to get married or it's just a one-time deal. You find out you're crazy and you never see him again. You don't know what's going to happen. And to presume that one thing is going to happen over another is kind of uncalled for. And it's going to put you in a bad position because you thought it was going to work out one way, but it doesn't necessarily have to. Anything could happen. You never know. Anything's fair game. And if you really do get attached to this person and find that you love them, yet you've found yourself loving the person that you can't truly be with, you can't truly live life with them, you're just going to cause yourself a lot of pain. So I think that's a major problem, potentially. Anyways, that's my opinion. Thanks for listening. And if you have any questions you want me to make a video about, leave them in the description below. Perhaps I'll answer them. Who knows? Anyways, that's all I have to say, so thank you.